This time I'm impersonating Chris Lennon. I'm talking about mostly about the paper that we wrote that Chris was leading in work package 4. And it was done in a collaboration with a large group of co-authors. Marine management is more and more moving towards ecosystem-based management, which aims to maintain biological diversity and ecosystem functioning, as we know. So we are moving away from looking at one ecosystem component at a time, like one fish stock at a time or one whatever at a time, and looking at the big picture. So more and more ecosystem status is also assessed using integrated ecosystem assessment. And this thing sort of implies that we need models to put all of this together. We need models to put together the observations, what we know about the processes, and to integrate everything we know into one understandable picture. And the Marine Strategy Framework Directive has this 6-year implementation cycle, and its steps are shown there in the black bubbles. So it consists of the assessment of the environmental status, or GS, review of indicators and their targets, review and possible adaptation of the monitoring programs that we use to get information about the state of the sea, and review and possible adaptation of the management measures, the program measures. And we argue that modeling can be used all throughout the cycle to help in various steps here. So models can be used to develop and select indicators, as we've seen already today. They can be used to evaluate or model the ecosystem changes and ecosystem response to pressures. We can use models to evaluate monitoring needs. What are the things that we most need to know? And importantly, also we can trial management scenarios. What would happen if we adopt this type of management scheme or this type of management scheme? What's likely to happen? So I will just briefly show you a couple of examples that will highlight how the modeling can be used to design management or help focus and optimize monitoring and management. So the Kimball Index is the cumulative impact of alien species, and it allows identifying the hotspots of highly impacted areas of multiple alien species, and it also allows us to identify vulnerable areas that are at risk of being impacted by this species, this invasive species. So this will allow the prioritization of monitoring efforts and prioritization of management measures to help combat the non-indigenous species effects on the ecosystem. Food web models can be used to link environmental advice and fisheries advice, which is also a highly relevant issue, and it can be they can be used to optimize multi-species harvest and also multi-target, like when you have both fisheries targets and environmental targets. For example, in this case, there is a modeling exercise done to look at the effects of cod and nephrops catches with different management scenarios. So we can also do these management scenario evaluations assuming that we would implement this kind of management measure, what kind of effects would it have on fish stocks? What kind of effect would it have on the some environmental variables that we are interested in? Also on sort of beyond the fish stocks themselves. So we conclude that food web models are quite well developed and they are highly useful in the management. Well, we need models for habitats and we need models for seafloor integrity. And how to communicate the model assumptions and the uncertainties that are there in the models is very important part of the science manager discussions. And also, I haven't really touched upon it, but incorporating a human dimension, so how we people actually use the sea, what kind of benefits we get, and how we impact the seas, may be the most important uncertainty in all of this. So in conclusion, modeling is maybe the only way, or at least one of the best ways to rigorously evaluate alternative management scenarios to see, to identify the best, most robust or the best management options. And we need to keep on working and we need to keep on revising because science develops and our understanding develops, so it's a work that never ends properly. So this work has been published in Frontiers in the debate special issue. There's much more there in the paper. Thank you.